are the problem, okay? They are the problem. There's one judge here among the 3 judges that are sitting there with Dr. Riek Machar, innocent man. One of them is, he's doing a good job. He's from Dinka. He's from one of my uncle from Dinka side here. That guy is well informed. I wish I want to see him and I want to meet him. Every time Dr. Riek Machar come to the court, he asks questions, bring evidence. If you think that Dr. Riek Machar is a criminal, bring evidence. There are no evidence, okay? There are no evidence. That guy is doing a good job. He's a Dinka, he's one of the judge. And every time people are accusing Dr. Riek Machar, he asks, and he say, bring evidence. If you think Dr. Riek Machar is a criminal, bring evidence. Not all human beings are bad. Even if things happen in 1991, not all Dinkas are bad. So some Dinkas may be able to support the government. How do you know that they are supporting the government based on minority? The only way is support what is not right. And instead of getting fed into it, you become part of the problem. Nas Makwilwet and Kwalmanyang, they're very powerful. They have a critical identity. They have a critical mind thoughts. They're really wonderful people. If you look at, if you want to see Kwalmanyang and Makwilwet, the way they act, the way they talk, they're men of wisdom. They're men of wisdom. They're supporting the government they do not know because of minority. Because if you look at it, Kwalmanyang is a wonderful man. And this guy called Makwilwet, what can they say to the most majority? How are they going to inform this wonderful society from Warab and Northern Barkadal? How are they going to do right? So how are they going to manage to... they cannot do anything because they are minority. They're supposed to support. So Kwalmanyang and Makwilwet, in their heart, they are supporting Dr. Riek Machar. They do. Not because they cannot say it. They will never say it forever. Okay. They are supporting nonsense, and it's up to the president to act into it, whether what they say is right, if they meant to be, it was meant to be. If you want to have good friends, look at them in their heart. Do not look at them at physical appearance, because not everybody is your friends. Because somebody can smile at you at the same time, deep inside them, they are your enemies. The Lord has to deal with bad things every day. The Lord Almighty himself, he has to deal with bad things every day. When I say God is love, there's no mistake. We are in great hand because he's watching everything and he's protecting us from harms that we don't see. A spirit that we don't see. He's trustworthy and faithful. At the same time, he loves everybody, everyone. All Dinkas come from the image of the Lord. Nuer come from the image of the Lord. Shulu come from the image of the Lord. All tribes come from the image of the Lord. Whom did you think is not important? So there's no coincidence. Everything is created for a reason. There's a reason why Dr. Riek Machar is there. You cannot underestimate it. You need to sit back. Go sit down, listen, and know. You need to understand the chemistry and the composition of what is happening, what is going on in that country. Also, the young men, you guys from South Sudan, especially you, the one that coming to the social media, yes, I know bad things are happening in the country. Yes, I know our people are going through difficulties. Do not judge the book on its cover. Be respectful, be kind to one another. For those who hit Kir Mayadit at the same time, if you don't like President Kir Mayadit for some reason, one way or other, you are the one suffering. It is not President that is suffering. At the same time, that is quite disrespectful So we need to respect our leaders. We can agree to disagree. That is fine. I do not support government. I do not support President Kiir. But I do not wish him harms. Never wish anyone a harm. Because you don't know what you are doing. You will fall into it. Because that's not the right thing to do. If you are one of those guys, you want President Kiir Mayadi to die. Because of what had happened in 2025. Yes, I know it's a very difficult situation. I don't like it. I'm against it. You do not create him. Both of them are important, both Dr. Riek Machar and President Kiir. This thing here is nothing to do with Dinka or Nuer. It is something to do with understanding each other. Be respectful. Do not just come here with negative energy in the social media and you are bothering the whole communities for no reason. Where do you come from? Stand on your ground. If you are talking about the news, things that are happening in the country, then you need to maintain your integrity, your posture. Stand together and do not change. Do not be senseless. Okay, one way or other. Today you become a news person. You are saying the right thing. Then tomorrow you fall apart. When people are discouraging you, your enemies are coming in and they discourage you. You leave you don't want to talk about the reality and what is happening, and then you become emotional. You are flying and saying things back to your enemies. Why so and so do this to me? They become your enemies. Then now you are distracting yourself. You are being distracted. Maintain. If you want to talk about SPLM-IO, talk about SPLM-IO safely. If you want to talk about SPLM-IG, do that safely. There's no need of hitting each other. Be respectful. And I'm telling you the truth. No human being is better than the other human being, my friends. We are all equal and we are all blessed. So this problem here in South Sudan, we the young men, we need to resolve those problems and leave tribalism alone here. It doesn't take us anywhere. I'm very proud of Nuer. The Nuer community came a long way. It's a very powerful community in South Sudan. One of the most powerful community is the Nuer, man. I'm very proud of them, especially the Nuer. They were cluster bomb at the same time. No weapons that was not used against them. Still, they stand strong and never fall apart. They're very powerful and they are right. They're trying to shake their spirit and trying to bring the Nuer down one way or other. They fail to do so. Where is Akol-Kur? Where is he? Where is Akol-Kur? And why?